Imagine you're sitting in a grand, echoing hall. Your rich, eccentric uncle has just passed away, and you've gathered here with your 99 not-so-friendly relatives. In your uncle's final wishes, he's devised an elaborate puzzle. Instead of leaving all his money to you outright, he set up a peculiar challenge. Whoever successfully solves it will claim the entire inheritance. The room leads you to a long corridor with 100 lockers, each numbered from 1 to 100, all standing closed at attention. Each locker contains a prize, but only one holds the key to unlocking your uncle's fortune. As you and your relatives crowd the hallway, the executor of the will steps forward, holding a list of instructions. Here's the task. Each person will walk down the hallway. You, the first person, open every locker. The second person follows and closes every second locker, starting with locker 2. The third person changes the state, opens if closed, closes if open, of every third locker, starting with locker 3. The fourth person toggles every fourth locker, and so on, until all 100 people have taken a turn, each affecting lockers at intervals matching their number. When all is done, which lockers will remain open? It's tempting to dive in and try to follow each person, one by one. But instead, let's look for a pattern. First, imagine what happens to a single locker, for example, locker number 12. Who will open or close it? Any person whose number is a divisor of 12 will affect that locker. So, person 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and 12 each take a turn toggling locker 12. That's 6 people in total. Since they each change the locker's state, and since 6 is even, locker 12 ends up closed. It started closed, gets opened by person 1, closed by person 2, opened by person 3, and so on, ending up back where it started. Closed. But what about locker number 9? Its divisors are 1, 3, and 9, 3 people. An odd number of toggles. So, it will end up open. The first person opens it, the third person closes it, and the 9th person opens it again. Why does this happen? For most numbers, divisors pair up. For 12, for example, 1 and 12, 2 and 6, 3 and 4. Each pair results in 2 toggles. But what about perfect squares? Let's look at locker number 16. Its divisors, 1, 2, 4, 8, 16. Now, 4 is squared, meaning for perfect squares, one of the divisors is repeated. This makes the total number of divisors odd. So, lockers with numbers that are perfect squares, like 1, 4, 9, 16, 25, all the way up to 100, will have an odd number of people toggling them and will end up open. As the hall falls silent and you walk past the lockers, only those numbered 1, 4, 9, 16, 25, 36, 49, 64, 81, and 100 will be open. These are the perfect squares up to 100. Your uncle's riddle wasn't just a challenge. It was a lesson. It teaches us about factor pairs and perfect squares, where every number's divisors usually come in pairs, except for those magic numbers that are the square of an integer. So, if you ever find yourself standing in a mysterious hallway of lockers, remember this pattern. Sometimes the secret to solving the puzzle isn't in brute force, but in stepping back and searching for the hidden structure. Puzzles like these encourage us to look beneath the surface and see the elegance of mathematics in action, where patterns, symmetry, and logic come together to create solutions that are as satisfying as they are surprising. And as for your uncle's fortune, the person clever enough to notice that only the perfect square lockers remain open, most likely you, claims the prize, proving that in the world of riddles and inheritance, a sharp mind can be the most valuable legacy of all.